Hi everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic. Welcome to a full body Pilates class with me today, aimed at all levels. So everyone can join in. I will just add lots of layers so you feel like you're challenged and you can complete everything. Now we are using a few pieces of equipment today. I've got 500-gram ankle weights on. These are optional. We've got a booty band and 1 kilogram dumbbells as well. You can substitute for anything else in your household or just complete it with just using your body weight. Now, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and we'll get straight into it. So come standing when you're ready. We're going to take our hands onto our hips and I want you just to shut down those eyes here now. Slowing down that breath and making them a little intentional. So I want you to breathe in through your nose and it's slowly out through pursed lips. And again, as you take the breath in now, filling up the belly, take it up into the side ribs. And then as you exhale, allowing for your ribs to drop, your belly button to draw back towards your spine and your waist to narrow. Let's take one more breath in here. Breath out. Keeping your eyes shut. And I want you to rock yourself forward onto those toes a little. Just a little lift of the heel and then rocking back onto your heels, lifting your toes just a little. So very small movement. You might like to open those eyes just a wee bit, just so that you get your balance. And it's all about feeling really centered in your body here. So can you think about your spine being long and your weight just shifting back and forward, but equal through the heel and the toes. Taking 2 more rocks. And last rock back and forward. And then pause in between those 2 movements, opening those eyes and feeling really centered through both feet here. Now we're going to come into our squat. So send your hips to the back wall and then reach your arms long and then drive up through the heels to stand. So narrow stance squat, reaching the arms so we can squeeze into your back and start to warm up there. So we've just got a couple of minutes here for this warm up and then we are getting right into a fiery little ab sequence coming up with those weights. So let's prepare our body, connect into that breath and become fully present as this is your time that you've dedicated to yourself. Let's go. We're going to hold down on the next one. So find your squat, turn your palms down, draw your belly in. From here, draw the elbows wide, staying in your squat as you reach the arms back. For 5, pull back the elbows for 4. I want you to really squeeze those elbows back, firing up through the back and the lats. You've got 2. And last one, reaching the arms forward, pressing through those heels to stand all the way up. Nod your chin to chest and slowly curl your upper body. Coming all the way down with those hands onto the floor. Soft bend into those knees and then halfway lift, stretch the legs looking along your mat. Take a deep breath in and then exhale around your spine, bend your knees. On your next inhale, stretch those knees, take your gaze forward and 2 more of those, ragdoll at the bottom, allowing for your spine just to decompress. You're inhaling as you lengthen. And last ragdoll, stay there and just step back into a 4-point kneel with those knees coming underneath your hips. And then from here, hands underneath the shoulders, moving into our protraction to retraction of our shoulders. So I want you to keep your belly drawn in as we just drop your breastbone down towards the floor, feeling your shoulder blades pinch together. Now push the mat away, slide your shoulder blades apart, and we come into a little rounded upper spine. So you can inhale to drop the chest down. Then you can exhale as you glide the shoulder blades across your back. Really spreading those fingers wide. Keep going here, trying to warm up and mobilize through the shoulders. And you'll feel that your range can get a little bigger. And you can make them a little bit more generous. Try not to arch through your back, so stay in that neutral. It's just the upper back here, rounding and arching. Last 5. And 4. Let's stay here for another 3. We want to really prepare those shoulders as we're going to use those dumbbells here today for our posture, upper body strength. Give me 1 more of those. And then hold in between those 2 points, taking your right arm up towards the sky, and then wrapping that same arm through for a little twist. On your next inhale, reaching the arm back up, pushing into the floor, but reaching up towards the sky, and then wrapping through. 1 more here. And all the way through. And swap sides. Left hand will reach up towards the sky, taking your glance up towards those fingers, and then wrapping all the way through. And again, reach. Breath out as you take the arm through. You're pushing the floor away, so you're adding in that rotation. And 1 more here. And through. Beautiful. Pressing back into a child's pose here. Taking those knees wide, reaching your arms long. Good. From here, I want you to round through your spine and shift your weight forward as we come in through to our swan stretch. So allow for your hips to come down, stretch those legs long, and take your gaze up. And then exhale, round through your spine, take it back to child's pose, and we begin again. Take a breath in, start rounding, and then exhale as you melt the hips down, stretch the legs, and really opening up through that posture. Your collarbones are smiling, and round and press back. Last one here, and then we get into our ab sequence. Rounding, warming everything up. Beautiful work. And then from here, pop your ankle weights on if you haven't already. And we're grabbing our dumbbells now. So let's grab those 1 kilogram dumbbells. You can absolutely do this without if you don't have them, or you can fill up water bottles. Keeping your feet flat onto the floor, your arms with the dumbbells are stretched up towards the sky. You're in a neutral position here, so we're not pressing our back into the mat, we're not arching. So that's important. We want to just maintain that natural curve. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, slip your arms down towards your hips as you peel the head and shoulder blades up off the floor. Pausing at the top, and then reversing that movement, arms back up to the sky. Exhaling, reaching the arms. Inhaling, waving the arms back up. So as you do this, we don't want to squeeze our glutes. We're not going to push our feet into the mat. I want you to use those pure abs to curl you up. So breathe out through pursed lips like you're blowing out through a straw. And you're still in that neutral position of your spine. Just the upper body is flexed. So the lower body isn't pushing down into the mat. Really nice. All right, I'm going to be adding in layers. Know that you can always come back here. If you feel good, we're going to hold it at the top and then take it out wide. Arms out to the side, pull the arms back in towards you, and then lower the head back down. So we've added on, after the curl, a letter T with the arms, out to the shoulder distance, back through to your hips, and then slowly lower it down. If you want to, sync your breath. It's an exhale as you curl. Inhale to wave. Exhale as you squeeze those lats back down Inhale to reset. Keep going here. If you'd like to progress, we're going to take one leg to tabletop. Continuing to do the same curl, maybe that out wide, and then release, swapping the legs over. Curl it up. And lower. So we're holding that curl at the top, which is the effort. We're getting strong through those abs, building that endurance, that core strength, and then challenging those obliques as we take the arms out to the side. As we don't want to rotate, we're keeping everything still. All right, so that core stability training right here. If you'd like to progress, join me with both legs into tabletop. Join your legs together. Curling up. Send your arms wide. Pull them back in and come back up. Your last layer might be to extend one leg long as you stay there for your out wides and then return back in. So remember your options. If this is too much, you're going to pop your feet back down onto the mat into our first variation, or you can keep your legs in tabletop. I'm going to show you with that last variation just so that you can see a few more reps if you wanted that one. Nice, you can speed it up just a little. And we're really starting to bring that fire to the core. Let's do it. Awesome work. We're going for one more on each side. Let's go. Curl it up. Maybe take another advancement if you're layering on and you're not sure. Give it a try. You might surprise yourself. Last one. Pop your feet down and rest those elbows to the side of your body. Feet are parallel, hip distance. From here, push your hips straight up, reach your arms up to the sky, then tap your elbows back down. For 10, we squeeze at the top and tap for 9. Press for 8. Really tuck your hips under. For 7, really squeeze the glutes, full at the top. All right, 5 more. Press. So now your heels are dragging heavy into the floor, energetically towards your bottom. So they're not going to move, but you're feeling like you're pulling that mat in towards your bottom. So creating tension on your hamstrings. Let's hold the next one up here. Holding your bridge, just those elbows tap and reach. Tap and reach. Make sure your ribs are melting heavy. Your hips are higher than those ribs. You've got 10, 9, 8. Keep going, keep those hips high. You're gonna reach your knees away from your face so you're finding length through the front of your body. For 3, and 2, and 1. Arm stretch to the sky. Gently roll your spine all the way down and reach those legs long. Reach your arms overhead. We have one roll up. It's nice and slow. So palms facing in. Inhale, breath, arms to the sky. Exhale, curl chin to chest. Round your upper body and roll yourself all the way up to come into a little forward fold. Reaching forward towards your toes. Beautiful. Let's come into a 4-point kneel. This is really going to challenge your shoulder strength now if you're using that dumbbell. Otherwise, you've got tins, you've got filled up drink bottles, anything to just to give you a little bit more weight. So in that 4-point kneel once again, and then from here, we're going to tuck that right elbow into the side of your waist. From here, at the same time as we press overhead, we're going to extend your left leg. So make sure it's the opposite leg to arm, and then come back in. Extend your leg, but this time kick your arm back. So one tricep kick back, and then shoulder press. Let's go. So keep sweeping the arm forward and back, and that left leg is kicking, bent knee kick back. We want that elbow to stay quite tight to the side of your body, those eyes staying down onto the floor, and just using that strength through that left shoulder to keep everything square, meaning shoulders are level, hips are level. Good, you can use an exhale as you press and kick, inhale back to center. Exhale as you extend, inhale into center. Beautiful work. All right, couple more to go. Doing really well. Try and level everything right here. We've only got 4 more to go. For 3, pressing for 2, and lengthen for 1. Hold this next one here. Just your triceps, so meet me here. Left leg is extended, just those triceps. Reach it back, draw the abs in. Good, just for 4. We're gonna hold that arm long in 3, pulsing the leg to finish in 2, and 1. Reach the arm, pulse the leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Pop that dumbbell down in between the hands. Press the hips forward, you're in a half plank. Roll the shoulders, reset, draw up through the belly. From here, we're gonna pass that dumbbell from each side of your mat. So grab the dumbbell, take it to the other side of the mat. Grab the dumbbell, other side of the mat. So this is your base layer here. And then if you wanted more, you're gonna take a full plank, lifting those knees. You can take your feet apart so you're keeping yourself really steady through the lower body. You're gonna have a little bit of a shift, but try and minimize it. Here we go. Working on that core here. And I want you to squeeze your kneecaps up into your quads. I want you to squeeze your glutes and make it a full body workout, or exercise rather. So core, definitely. But we're going for shoulders and squeezing those legs. Good, keep it up. Let's pass it around for 6. Keep the hips still for 5. Passing it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up into our downward facing dog. Well done. Pedal out through the feet. So nice. Alrighty, from here, coming down onto those knees. Before we do the other side, you've just got 1 dumbbell, and you're gonna come and meet me kneeling with your right leg extended. Dumbbell is at your chest. All right, give those shoulders a bit of a reset, roll down. You're lengthening tall up through the crown of your head, and now taking your body, tipping it away from that stretched leg, holding it there, reaching the dumbbell forward, back in, and up. So we go over like a rainbow. Think about going up first and then over. Pausing there for that reach, and then back up. Taking it over, reaching, and exhale to come up. So you might start to feel your right oblique, that top one working. We're trying to get that range nice and deep. So how far over can you go? We want those hips still pushing forward, so we're not breaking at the hips, they're driving forward. Ribs are heavy. All right, 4 more to go. Reach. Take it over for 3. Rib is sliding towards that hip. Can you feel it? For 2, let's hold the next one over. Keep the dumbbell at the chest and just twist your body, your chest down towards the floor, and then back to center. Twisting down and bring it back out. Stay over, we're nearly there. Twist, back up. We get a stretch in 3. And twist for 2. And last one. Back to center, come all the way up. Well done. Let's take a stretch first towards the long leg. Reaching that top arm over. And then windmill those arms down onto the ground. Reach and lengthen out through the fingertips, all the way to the toes. And that feels delicious. We will come back and move into that 4-point kneel. You need that single dumbbell. We'll go for our kickbacks and shoulder press tricep. So let's square everything up. Abs are drawing in. Pull that elbow into the side of your body. From here, use an exhale as we kick the leg, extend the arm forward. Pushing the mat away, square everything, and let's do it. We come back into center, kick the arm back here now, back through to center. Exhaling as we take the arm and leg away. Inhale to come back in. And just take your time. Keep your gaze down so the back of your neck stays long. So if you're wearing a ponytail or a bun, you're thinking about that bun lifting up towards the sky a little. And really give that right glute a big squeeze. And try and push the toes away from you. So really lengthening that leg. 4 more to go. Two more. Last one, we hold it here. Just the triceps, bending the arm, extending the arm. Bend and extend. Staying really strong in this setup. We're just gonna pulse that leg in. 3, 2, hold it long, back, and we pulse the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's pop that dumbbell to the top of your mat, and let's take a downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, and just let those legs stretch out. All right, coming back to our core, I want you to shift your weight into a plank, but at the same time, pull one knee in towards your chest, and then step back, find your pike. If this is too much, you can just come in to your regular plank. So taking out that little knee drive, we're here, and lifting up. Otherwise, pull the knee in, round your spine even a little bit as well, and then step back up. Pull it in and round, and step. We've got 8 more here. Good, 4 more to go. One more on each side. And last one. Awesome work. Let's come down into those obliques on the other side. So we're kneeling, left leg is stretched out this time, dumbbell is at your chest. Lengthen your spine, begin to tip it over, staying there as we press the dumbbell out and in. Come back up. So imagine there's a beach ball maybe that we're going up and over that beach ball, if that helps you. I really want you to think about getting length first and then rounding. Okay, so this left side is going to feel it as we come up. So that bottom rib towards your hip. That is the aim of the game here. Doing great. We're going to take it to standing after this. We've got our booty band that is awaiting us. So we must put it on. You're going to give me 4 more of these. Two to go. Let's hold the next one over. Hold, dumbbells at the chest, twisting your body down towards the mat and bring it back to center. Twist. Pressing those hips forward, chest bone down, and then square it up. Stretch coming up into, in 1. Release that dumbbell, well done. Let's take that stretch over towards your long leg here now. Reaching over. How good does that feel? And then windmill those arms up and over to the other side. Really pausing here and finding that nice length. All right, time to get our glute party on. Let's grab that let's grab our booty band. We're gonna take it above your knees. You can keep your ankle weights on if you're using them. And we need both of those dumbbells. All right, we're gonna go for a squat. Are you ready? We're gonna take those feet just a little bit wider than our hips. Dumbbells are over our shoulders and coming down into a squat. As you stand, transfer your weight onto one leg and try and kick your leg back behind you, leading with the heel. Bring the foot through, 1 squat, stand. Transfer the weight as you kick the other leg. So it's just a squat and a kick back. Let's do it. Once you've got your rhythm, you can pick up your pace, down, squeeze that butt hard, and really drive it back. Drive your heel back. Nice, let's take those dumbbells down with you. Get your depth now. How far down can you sit? Keeping that neutral spine and keep pushing those knees open. Coming down, push back. So nice. You've got 10. Five more to go. 3, 2, 1. Hold your squat down at the bottom. We're going to step in, out, out. Out, out, in. Step wider, step it in. Just for 10. 9, 8, you're gonna feel those quads. We are getting stronger together for 7. Over halfway, let's keep going, team. Ooh, we're gonna stand in just 3 more. Out, out, in, last 2. Last 1, coming all the way through the center and stand, well done. From here, release those arms down. Alternating squat, no, lunge. We come into a lunge and then stand. Alternating with the leg back through to stand. Reverse lunge and stand. When you come into that lunge, you're just gonna tip your weight forward slightly. We're focusing on our glute here. We've already done the quads. Let's get into the booty. All right, if you wanted more, you're gonna hold it down, little pulse, and then stand. Doing really well, guys. There's not much more to go on these legs. So let's work strong. I know that the heat really just caught up on you and we just started to really escalate this workout. Good news is we're coming to that grand finale. That's our finisher. We're coming up there in 6. Pulse, pulse if you can, for 5, 4, 3, 2, finish off your last one, and 1. Last one is down onto your back. It's a glute bridge. Taking those dumbbells with you, and you want your feet turned out. Heels are screwed into the floor. Arms reach up towards the sky. Let's lift our hips straight up. We'll hold at the top, really squeeze the glutes. Hold it there as we take a chest fly. Opening the arms, bring them back up. Just starting with the arms, getting your alignment of your spine. So again, hips need to be higher than your ribs. Knees and toes turned out. Let's start fanning those knees open a bit more and then in a little. Open, stretch that band, pull it back in. Good, this is it, guys. Staying high into your bridge if you can. If you need to roll down, no worries, just reset, join us. Really pull that band apart. If the arms get too much, you're just gonna pop your arms down onto the floor. You're gonna still feel that lower body sizzle. But we're adding in those arms if you can. For the last 10, let's do it, and in. 9, pull, 7, 6, are we relaxing the face? Relax the shoulders. 3, gonna hold those knees open in 2, and then hold the knees and the arms open a little. Drop your hips down halfway, squeeze them back up. Down halfway, push through those heels. Down a little, up a little. This is your last bit of work. Remember your options. If you need your arms down, you can. Just pulse it out to finish everything off. Our stretches are waiting for us on the other side of this. You can close down those eyes, go to that happy place. And squeeze. Last 10 seconds. Keep pushing those knees open. Going for 4 and 3 and 2. Hold the hips high in 1 and slowly roll your spine all the way down. Release the arms down by your side. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a quick little hug. We're going to whip that band off, pop it to the side, and lengthen the arms and legs for a second, stretching those abs. Flushing the legs out. And let's roll ourselves all the way up. We're heading into a hamstring stretch. So come into a forward fold, reaching over those legs wherever you can today. Taking those deep breaths in through the nose and start to wind down with a long, drawn out exhale. Nourishing your body with that big breath in, starting to repair the body with that fresh oxygen And then deregulating that nervous system with your exhale. Two more breaths here. We dive down a little lower. Give me one more breath in. Stay for your exhale and melt down. And then come back up. Take those ankle weights off. When you're done with those, once you have them off, stay seated, cross one leg over. So I'll do the left leg and I'm going to hook that right arm over the leg and take a little twist around, looking over your shoulder. Good, really spiral it out. And let's swap to the other side. Hooking the other leg over, sit tall, twist and look over the shoulder. Beautiful, release. Let's take a shoulder stretch. So if this one isn't for you, you're just gonna come into a tricep stretch. Otherwise, you're gonna walk those hands back. You can give it a go and just find your range that's for you. So the further you creep those hands back, the more shoulder stretch you get. Just breathing into the front of those shoulders. And then slowly come out of it. Beautiful. Take a couple of shoulder rolls. And then let's take a adductor stretch here now. So the legs are going to come out into a split. All right, good. From here, walking those hands forward in the middle, allowing for your chest to come down onto the floor, turning your toes and your knees up to the sky. Feeling that stretch through the inner thighs. Bringing your awareness back into that breath. Really giving yourself that gratitude and thank you for coming for class. We've got 2 more deep breaths in and out. Last breath in here. Can you walk those hands forward a little bit more, staying for that exhale. And then walk yourself all the way back in, crossing those legs over. We're moving into our mermaid stretch, reaching one arm up to the sky. Think about your hips pushing down into the floor, nice and equal. And then just straight to the second side, reaching the arm over. And again, other side, this time seeing if you can reach a little further. And last one on this side. Bring those hands to your knees, round through your spine, arch through your spine. You can use your exhale as you round, your inhale to lift. 2 more, exhale, and in. Last one, round, and in. Stay seated, take a big breath in, reach your arms up overhead. Hands to prayer and sigh it out. Well, that completes your full body Pilates class with me. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, you know the drill. Don't forget to comment down below so that I can see you and reply to you down below. I'm Jacinta from Posture Tonic. I'd love to shout out to my members before I go. Thank you for your continued support. And all of my new members now, if you'd like to further support my channel, you can join my channel for as low as $5 per month. Just clicking the join button down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you back here for our next workout together really soon.